Alright guys, make this a productive day. Hang out. Play some Regs. Play some Regs today.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Stop me, oh, somebody stop me. Somebody stop me. Stop me, oh, somebody stop me. Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, please stop me. Stop me. Stop me. Stop me. And Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, please stop me.
See what we can do today, guys.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. These folks are ready, and we are underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. On. No, doctor. Alert flare. On 53.
Throwing on first down is Keenum. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opened things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Hey, we got 3 down.
And they'll go on the ground. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger, there on the stop. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
All right, now we pay attention. Let's go.
Keenum to throw on 3rd and 1.
Go on, folks.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
On. 5 down. Stand up in. Actually, on.
They'll try and run for it.
Oh, come on.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st.
Hey, 4th and inches. Why let your quarterback try and sneak for it? Give it to the guys born to fight for those tough yards. It's a fullback dive, and he just makes sure he secures the football and then plows forward to pick up the 1st down.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll try the air now with Keenum. Jake Butt over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 at the 19.
3 down. Hey.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Give me that.
Picked off inside the 10. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 16.
29.
Now after the INT, it's Carr rolling to his right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Lynch. Let's go.
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. now on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than
Hey, what's up, Smooth?
When it's one-on-one.
How's it going, man? How you doing today?
They go play action here on first down.
What? I was outside the
And
pocket.
the flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
How you
Let's see
doing,
who
man?
this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Just chilling, man. Just chilling. I don't know about that pass. Getting ready for M20, man.
They lose the yardage.
I don't know which mode I want to win it
it
on.
down on the grounding call.
When
and
M20,
it's
it's only
quickly
got, what,
2nd
2
and
more
long.
weeks? That's all we got.
From the gun, it's Carr.
First down,
Complete to
baby.
Seth Roberts. And they're able to work this to the 25 before
Let's
it's
get
all
it.
said and done. 23 yards on the play.
Let's get it.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it go deep.
go.
And
Boom.
it's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Lee Smith, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
Yeah. It's a tournament.
Diving
baby.
catch for
August
the score
10th,
he
huh?
laid out. That was special.
All
And
right.
you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he
Where's this
complete
at?
The process of the catch. All the way
Where's this
through,
tournament?
all the
Where's
way
this
to the
tournament at,
ground.
man?
Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands.
Is it at that fucking,
Yes. Check the box.
what's that
touchdown.
one, man?
Carlson now to
Game
kick
Works?
this
Is
one
it
away.
that fucking Game Works? Or is that the one that you talked about, the $20
That's
one?
fielded in the end zone.
Your sponsored one. I thought that was a streaming tournament.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply taken
Oh,
a
Press
knee,
Start
and that's
Gaming's
the
having it.
25-yard
Oh, okay.
line. And Denver
Okay.
getting set to take the field.
I'll go.
And they had
I gotta
a
hit up
drive
Andy
going
then, man.
last time.
You gonna
3
actually go this
interceptions
time?
in the red zone, costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives
Like, you gonna
coaches
actually go this
insane
time?
when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot when you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure.
You really thought you were gonna get that by me?
Intercepted.
You really thought you were gonna get that
Picked
by
off
me?
here at 32. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard
All right,
line.
August 10th. I'm gonna start promoting
So
that.
that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say,
All right.
what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense. and
Post
just give
it-
them a
post
whole
them
lot of
details on
credit.
the Vegas
They've got
thing,
them
man.
frustrated right now.
I think I'm back for this Madden. I did not like this. I did not like Madden 19. Madden 19
On first
was
down.
like horrible for
Battle
me.
for it here, and this will be caught. A good pickup there of 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice
Look,
it on
I mean,
defense.
from what I've seen out of
Sudden change,
M20,
get
I
out there,
love
stop
it.
the offense.
M20
But you
reminds me of
typically run out
M11.
a little bit unsettled.
Like, I love
think that's
it.
why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And they'll turn the
Get off me! Oh, I was in
And
there.
he's going to press this one
I was in
forward
there.
as they stop it right around the 1.
I was
It'll
in
be a
there.
pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A good solid
They
game there
lose
on
game on
first
Twitter.
down,
All right,
but the
man.
defense has
Sweet.
to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Lynch, the lone man in the backfield now on 2nd and goal.
Do I follow you on Twitter? Put your Twitter handle in here, man.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line?
Let's go. Oh, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Raiders. Brandon LaFell taking
He wasn't
it in from a
ready.
yard out. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and
I'm,
good.
I might be doing Mutt squads this year. I know Mudhead's trying to push Mutt
Carlson now to
squads.
kick this one
I
away.
kind of like the idea. I've never played Mutt squads, so I don't know how it works. So maybe.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh,
Hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up
Like,
there, that was nearly
I
disaster.
don't get it. It's cool.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that
Oh my
makes the
God, where's the
recovery,
pick?
but he can always sound out the alarm.
Where's the
Hey,
pick, man?
ball's on the
Come on.
ground. We've got to get it back.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again, the
August
25,
10th.
second and
See
10.
what day that is.
53's a
Saturday,
month.
I
53.
think.
Check 53. Hey, orange, orange. Orange, orange.
Keenum will try again on second down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly
I need to
have
change the
kept them
bot
on their
name.
toes.
That
That's
looks
why
like
they haven't
me.
had much
It's just
success
that I
on the
didn't put that.
scoreboard.
I forgot. I didn't change the bot
Mike,
name.
53. 53.
Throwing on third down, Keenum.
Look at that.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Tahir Whitehead. Yeah! He will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Let's just
So
put this
that
dude
is
away.
3 interceptions now
Let's
in
just
this
put this
first
dude away.
half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Woo! You see
Slides to
car.
avoid the hit.
You see car. Woo! So shady. So
A
shady.
minute 58 to
Go back to
go in
beach
this
mode.
first half of play. Back to Denver
So
right
shady.
after this.
Break. I could switch it to a pass play here. I'll run it.
First down, the run with Lynch.
Oh, I tried to.
And
Tried to
they'll
do
go
something there.
backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
Well, this way it's
That's
simple.
going to go as a loss of a
We'll
yard,
just
and
make
it'll
it
be
simple.
second down.
I don't know if I have
The
enough
safety
room.
that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL.
And that time we do indeed. And now
Whoa.
the ball's out. Carr
Whoa.
lost it. Fumble. The Broncos say
Okay.
they have it. They do. He tried to buy some time to the right. So,
all
Charles, when the
good.
guy
That
gets
was
out
my
of the
fault.
pocket, what's the focus of the
That's
quarterback?
on me.
Most of them keep
That's
their
on
eyes
me.
downfield. They
I know
want to try
better.
and make a play throwing the ball. Like some of them, they will tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case,
Shit out of it. You don't think I have that guy
you're
covered?
cutting the field in
You don't think I
half. So
have
good
that? See,
defense is
you
kind of
think I'm in the cover three the
converge in
whole
that
time,
spot,
'cause that's what it
and they
shows.
don't give you much territory to
But
throw the
I
ball.
ain't.
He had
I
nowhere
just
to
like
go
that
with
setup.
it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Jam, jam. Check four.
Oh, toss it, bitch. Toss it. Toss it right. I dare you.
Jam, jam.
Oh, we switching to play. Oh, there you go.
Now it's Keenum.
Don't do it.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Let's go. Let's go. I need to get one for a sack. But I don't have any Raider player I want to put up there yet.
Tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Jam, jam. Three down. Hey, check. 3 down. Let's go. Jam, jam.
Killed the shooting thing for it. I got it. Pick it.
It's
Throw it.
Keenum.
Throw it. Oh my God! Turn around.
And he knocks the ball away.
That's a
and
pick
it
if he gives
falls
it to me.
incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right
Should I do a
there
play
that
action
maybe
over
was
the
a little
top and get it
questionable.
back?
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
22. Check.
Oh, he's going for it.
22.
That was a steal.
22. On 53.
Ball's a steal.
Watch the pass.
They will go for it. It's Keenum.
shit out.
Now this is incomplete. Rashawn Melvin that time able to make the play.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
Okay, let's go. Let's see if I can get this, man.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
We always talk about you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example.
He even shifted the wrong way.
Downfield, he's standing in the pocket. He just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not able to.
Where's my block?
And force that incompletion. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down. Carr now on 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Touchdown, defense.
On down, Lynch.
Oh, I wanted to.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Definitely not.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Flushed out right.
Come on.
Oh, the ball comes out on the
I need that release to be a little faster.
Incomplete.
That's a touchdown. It's all right. It's all right. We'll take our 3.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half.
I have to get into the Empire 2.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points.
And he loses the football a second time. And the Raiders pick it up. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Oh, no,
Hang on, we'll jump over halftime.
Do a regular kickoff.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front.
Hey guys, no matter what format you're watching us on, Facebook, Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, hit the follow button. We're doing some big things come in 20.
And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
That's my fault. I didn't read that.
They went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect him. He's got to get rid of the football. Absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
He will push his way down to about the 14. And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively.
I cannot wait.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Keep him out of throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Hey, orange!
Throw it. I dare you.
Him on 3rd down.
I dare you.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah,
exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Alert! Alert! Down! We're waiting!
They'll start on the ground with Lynch.
Oh, come on, stay up.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one down the line of scrimmage.
Now Carr. Escaping the pressure.
Oh, my
right.
God.
Now going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Even though that one was incomplete, you can see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play. Keep it alive, hoping someone would pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Single, get set. Get wide.
Got him.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Oh my God, he threw that so wrong.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
I'll take it.
They chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
To throw, it's Carr.
Give that to me, baby.
Let's
go.
That in one-handed.
Let's go.
What a grab. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Von Miller in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. Looking deep for LaFell.
Let's go.
For a Raider touchdown. Brandon LaFell.
Let's go.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And Charles, the defender, was there.
I was going to block it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with 2 guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt. The will, as well as a really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. Carlson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And coming out now, the Broncos. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. On 1st down, it's Keenum. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field when you go make a play on the football.
Here's Keenum.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 46. And
bye-bye. Go get Get some more of my drinky drink. That search. Want my drinky drink. All right, we're back. We're back. Waiting for the game to pick something. See what we got.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count.
Wherever you guys are watching, man, hit that follow button, sub button, whatever.
Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's the
Don't be afraid to say what's up.
Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And
I'm
off
just killing
we go
time
from
Saturday,
Oakland. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Thank you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at 30.
We're already starting out good.
Yeah! Talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively. They talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
Cover 3, Max is cover 2.
On 1st and 10, Carr eluding the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense
Carr
and
utilize
players
a lot
that
faster.
don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. When I used to cover.
Oh, get out of the way, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got it for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with.
Put it on the board, baby.
Figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Carlson now to kick this one away.
By the way, guys, if you guys are on Facebook, hit that like button for me one time. Oh my God. Horrible hit stick story right there.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Set! Blue 30!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
3 down. Side! Like 20.
Now Roethlisberger. Flush to his right.
How about get pissed?
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right.
Come on, switch.
Good play. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 71 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
No, he's over there hurting on that one.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And now here come the Raiders. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because they'll make some adjustments.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Three down. Down! We're waiting!
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Oh, my God.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Hayward coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is fielded at the 27. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here. 1st and 10. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, you got 3 of that. 180.
Here's Roethlisberger.
Thank you.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Let's go. What's up, Tabo? How's it going, baby?
Yes,
let's go, baby.
Tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard though was Frankenstein.
I'm trying to line him up for the hit stick. It didn't work.
Syllables, yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Tight, guys, double tight.
Let's get it.
3 down. Set! Blue 30!
Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick 6. Escaping the pressure rate. Got his man, complete.
That's on me.
That's on midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. First carry James Conner. Got some real estate inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Did not think you were going to run that.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Hey guys, hit that follow or like button wherever you are watching from.
Blue 30.
On 1st and 10, Roethlisberger fighting his safety valve here. That's complete. 10 more there and another first down.
That was a good play, though.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Roethlisberger and the counter. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Set. 180.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger eluding the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tahir Whitehead in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So the sack, and now a 3rd.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate the positivity, man. Thank you.
Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. They'll pull him out right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. So they took a shot there on 3rd down.
I appreciate the positive feedback, Josh. Thank you.
Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
In fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage total.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Doing shit.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it.
How you doing today, Josh?
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
I am lucky that this guy is going to me. This is true.
And he'll be taken down, but not before.
I don't know why the other thing didn't come up. What the hell? I appreciate the follow, Mac, baby.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Where's it? Hunt.
They go play action here on 1st down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now.
I appreciate the positivity, man.
This is the result.
Gamer tag is Madden's players. You can just send me a game. One play, man.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Javon Hargrave continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Carr gives to Marshawn. And an alley to run. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Well, they'll get the 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, and needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run.
Then don't watch it, man. If it hurts your eyes to watch me play, then go watch something else, man.
It
It's
all
all good.
started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this
Dude,
away.
as Mutthead
This will
dude
be
says,
fielded
man,
on
be
the
a
back line
positive
of the
force.
end zone. And from
Positive
back
force
there,
for
a wise
good.
move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll count to the 25. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see
But I
what
appreciate
they
the
can
view
do
and the
here.
nice words, man. Thank you.
Tight. You got 3 down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. On the left side, it's McDonald. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be
You would,
2nd
man.
down.
You're the best
Now
Madden
the
person in the
Steelers
world,
hustling
man.
up
You'd
to
be
the
killing
line
me
of
right now.
Seeing that play and
You're
understand
right.
just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially
But
the ones
instead,
that
you
are
like to
man
join.
And Big Benny set
Said
to
you
the
like to join chats
35.
and tell people they suck. Man.
Picked off
That's a
at the
good.
35.
That's a good profession to
And
be
they have
in.
the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the 1st half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's cover 3,
It'll go as a gain of 11.
but
Raiders having a 1st down
I
as well.
could see.
And that run
Yeah,
was
it's hard
what
for you
a
to
lot of
read,
people
man.
call an explosive
It's
run.
cover
Needed
3,
good yardage, solid yardage.
and
They feel good
it's all
about
not
the
the
whole
play
thing,
chart
and
you
they
see.
did
I
it
just do
behind
that
a
so you guys don't
two-tight-end
see me
set.
switch stuff.
It's always
You're
interesting.
more than welcome to send me a
What they
game.
do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance
Madden's
things
players
out.
is
No
my
matter
gamer
what, though,
tag.
when you see 2 tight ends on the field,
More
your
than
first
welcome to
thought is
send
that
me a
they can
game, man.
run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
734.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. His throw caught right around the 6. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Partney sold the
Xbox,
go route
homie.
really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't
I have
they?
both
that's
systems, by
there's
the
really
way.
a
But
whole lot
I'm on
It's
Xbox
almost
at
like
the
you say,
moment.
listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
They'll run with Lynch. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little
Madden's
bit ahead,
players.
because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go.
Oh,
I
I'm
might
wrong
come
button.
right back.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Brandon LaFell taking
Madden's
it in.
players, man.
And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Right
Heard
here,
the coach
right where it
talk about
says
those
it.
late in the half scores,
Madden's
especially
players.
ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Carlson now to kick this one away.
Hey, man, it's Madden's players. You know, you can read it in the box
And
right
this
here.
will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a
Right
touchback.
here.
The
Madden's
Steelers
players. That
offense
is
now
the
they
ID.
get ready to head back on the field.
Pretty easy to
And with
read.
time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and the Raiders have
Yes.
recovered.
Yes, Madden's players. There you go.
Hey, 734.
So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. Fly out right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Tight end right, tight end right.
Carr now on first down. And this is caught. Down, Raiders. Jordy Nelson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead.
Does it look like I'm ready to play now?
That can totally change the
Does it look
complexion
like
of
it?
half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. Buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
I don't just quit out of games, man. I finish games, man. Tavo, what's up, man? How's it going, man?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
We always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that. But everything is working for them.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there. Carr to Nelson. 55
Yep, I'm scared,
yards.
man.
Today's
The more negativity you show me, the less I'm going to have a desire to play
We
you.
know they can run, we know they can catch, but they have those big frames now. So oftentimes they just out-physical guys downfield and go up and catch the...
And that's going to be caught for a Raider
Yep,
touchdown.
that's it, man.
Jordy Nelson.
Again, you keep bringing negativity in here, then, we're not going to play. I don't mind playing you. I don't care if you whip me by 90.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
But if you coming in here with negativity, man, you can leave. You need to be a positive force for good, you know what I mean?
This one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming up?
I mean, it's not so much about scaring someone. It's having that respect, you know what I mean? You might kill me by 90. I really don't care. I've lost games by 90. I won games by 90.
Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it at the 33-yard line. Here we go. He turned that into a nice
If you want a
gain.
game, you can wait till this game's over.
For third down.
Well, the pressure just couldn't get to him that time. They forced him out to his right, but he held his poise, surveyed the field, didn't find anything he liked, and then took off and picked up a nice gain.
Oh, and spike it,
Switch.
he faked it, and that is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy, though. And look at this. It's a fake. And
Not
this is
running
incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does
quit
not
anytime.
pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punt, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punt. Yeah, and it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
5 yards on the catch there brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On the handoff, and only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the silver and black.
Once I get the ball back, I'm just going to try and run off the clock.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always have that to be a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to
turn that one down a bit so you guys can hear my mic a little better.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. 1 yard, the official pick up there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 36. And they will finally stop it, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Yeah!
4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Carlson now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Steelers set to take the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay?
And the Raiders have got him. Tahir Whitehead in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's all you make. You feel like you got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's complete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 right now in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is
What's the problem? What's the problem?
Like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're
What?
running the ball, passing the ball.
My phone is
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Ronald let me have.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
It turned on.
That
Okay.
turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations, all right? Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on it for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Bam.
Back now in the East Bay.
All right, Josh, you about ready? Oh, I thought he was quitting for a moment. Sorry about that.
to change.
All right, Josh, you ready now? I think he's quitting or he's doing something crazy. You can send whatever you want, man. He wants to friendly quit. No, I don't think so, buddy. Okay. Well, I guess he's not done yet.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it in. 1st down, Lynch. And he'll get this down at the 31-yard line. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front to bring this one home.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
I was gonna act like a damn fool.
Easy to see. I notice that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it, no, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And obviously they want that run yardage, so they decline penalty.
No doubt about it. Smart on their part. They finished off the play. But if you're going to jump, if you're going to commit a penalty, it's your job to finish off the play. So you don't
Josh said he wanted some. Josh said he wanted some.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Alright, Josh, you up, man? Where you at? Alright, Josh said he wanted some. So I gotta wait for, let's see, I think he added me as a friend. Yeah. That dude. Send it. I'll give him like 5 minutes. Give him a couple minutes if he doesn't respond. I appreciate that. Thanks for the follow on Dread Blue. I do not know why it does not pop up here. Like, I'm working on getting the Facebook alert up in here. But, you know, it's not the... Yeah, if not Drew, if Drew, Jesus Christ. If not Dread, if you don't send in the next couple minutes, then yeah, you can send it. Gamer tag is Madden's players, man. Gamer tag is Madden's players. Gamer tag is Madden's players. Yeah. And you can send in any mode, man. All right, so I'll give him two more minutes. Give him like another minute or so. It's 2:45 right now. Oh, sorry, it's 2:44. We're gonna give him until 2:46 Pacific Standard Time. All right, he didn't send. Dread. I waited a couple minutes. Dread can send. Whoever is the first to send me a game, we can get it in. Madden's players, whatever setup you want, I don't care. I see you, Dread. Okay, I see you. I want to see why this thing go. So that's a mixer one. But that still should come up. See, it comes up wrong. That's not the way it should come up. Let's fix that real quick. Streamlabs. Fix this real quick. But you can go ahead and send it. First one to send me a game invite, man. That's what I'm going with. So now, this should actually be fixed. No, it's not what I said to do. Now let's try it. It's not doing what I want to do. It's obviously not what I want. Bears? You gonna pick the Bears? It's a hard team. It's a hard team to stop. It's a hard team to stop. I wanna know why my alerts ain't working.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Okay, but then why aren't you doing it? I want to know why it's not working over here.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable
Oh,
Soldier Field
enabled.
in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd
See.
loud enough to shake the foundations of
That's
this nearly
why.
century-old
Subscriptions.
building. They are ready for football
Enabled.
indeed in
I get it.
Chicago as their guys get set to
See,
do
so
battle.
I get it.
The Oakland Raiders.
Enabled. I get it. Oh, see what we got, baby.
Here's the former
I don't think you can hear me on this though, can you?
Get this one started, and off we go from Soldier Field. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I'll take that.
That's good.
I'll take that.
Gonna be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is
Alright, I think I fixed the alerts now.
their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Why does? Oh my God, it's pissing me off.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Dancing to his left.
I knew I did that wrong.
His throw incomplete.
I don't know what is going on here. Copy. I saved all the changes. We're gonna fix this fucking alert box.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On the carry, here's
Spin the other way.
and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Alert 86! Alert 8694!
Throwing his car on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right.
Give it to me, baby. Let's go.
Cook in the end zone.
Let's go.
Touchdown,
What a play.
Raiders.
What a play.
Jared Cook, an 18-yard
What a
touchdown
play.
grab. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And he's got it
So we're
up
gonna-
and through.
We're gonna re-add the alert box. Delete. We're just gonna re-add it. See if that helps. Alert box. Sure. Done.
Carlson now to kick this one away.
Let's see if this works. Hopefully. Is he gonna
This
take
will
it
be
out?
taken
He does
to the
take it
back
out.
of the end zone.
He did not learn his lesson.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about
Why does it
7
do
yards
that? I
total
don't
as
want
he's
that.
taken down back shy of the 20.
Alright, we gotta figure that out. I don't know why it does that. We'll figure that out in a moment.
Bears up first and
Let's get back to
10
this game.
at their own 18.
Watch tight. Tight end right. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. Lock in.
I don't know what's going on.
Gotta go. Hey, alert 3.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
Where you going?
And he'll take this one
Where you
up to
going?
about the 23.
Oh, he's trying to get back.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice
Running it
inside
back.
run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Flush to his right.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they?
Give me that.
They score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here's Carr.
Oh,
And he'll go down.
I had money all over
Get
it.
there for the sack.
I had money.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, come on. Damn it, Mac.
Go down again.
Fuck you, Mac.
Will Mack. And
Fuck
there
you,
to get
Mac.
him. And this pass rush strong now. That sack's on back-to-back plays. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Carr.
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. It's a good D. Good D. Good D.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he
That's
popped
weird.
up, shaking his head.
I wonder if it's just
frustrated right now
redoing
behind
that
center.
from the
But now
thing.
Bears
Yeah, 'cause
coming
now
out
if I
as
get a
they get
follow.
ready.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
That's what should happen.
A bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no?
So I think from here on out it'll do
I
that.
think you are. I
Okay.
don't think that there's any way you can run
That makes
back
more
out there.
sense.
Totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose.
Let's go.
Brings up 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Maybe.
Gotta go. Lock in.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky escaping.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel.
Oh,
And they'll get it all the way up about
good play.
5 yards shy
Should have
of
seen that.
midfield.
Should have seen that coming though.
Results in 35 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get up on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Gotta go.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down.
Good play. Nice pass.
And he goes
Nice
down,
pass.
but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance and drive a team towards a victory.
He completes it right side to White. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
First carry down.
Oh, come on.
Howard. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up first and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got him the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
We got, you see it, you see it? Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
On first and goal, Howard. And he takes this one in for the Bears touchdown. Jordan Howard, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Good play. That was a good play.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. Parkey adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Go deeper. Gotta go deeper in this playbook now.
This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first.
And he's going to have to
Had everyone covered.
down he goes. Khalil Mack in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On the give, this is Lynch. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big
Hold on to that.
defense.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively.
Wasn't a trick play. The guy was open.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Hey, boys, go forward, 4 down. Up, 180. Hands up.
What you waiting on, cuz?
Now it's Trubisky. A loop pressure right. And this is Gabriel on the catch.
My God, where's my timing on my hit sticks?
What will be the final play of this first quarter?
Go, run the ball. Hands up. Lock in, lock in.
This is Howard.
Come on, I want to line him
Take
up.
him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards up pick up there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield, because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
18. 180. Lock in. Hey, gotta go. Lock in.
They snap it at one. Now it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. Looking deep for Gabriel. This is caught at the 20.
My blitz didn't get there,
It's
apparently.
a big-time play there for the Bears. 54 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
180.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a broken tackle could not free him. Taken down right at the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Come on. Mike, 53. Mike. Blue. Lock in.
Trubisky will give to Howard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down. And Harton's kick is good. And they take
No
the
biggie.
lead here now at 10-7.
No biggie.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They're deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, the big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that one.
Because I was running that time.
The tight end, Lee Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on it, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it in this one. Had a wide open target.
He's got a man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. On 3rd down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 42 yards. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, here we go. That is right. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it drops down incomplete. They might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the press presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Being chased out left. Airing it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have earned one there after giving up the first down.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. There you go, we got, you see it, you see it?
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Flushed out, trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the
Let's go. Let's go.
in for 6. Touchdown. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
Talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of the half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mo.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
Lock in, lock in. Hey, 18. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Lock in, lock in. Lock in, lock in.
Back to there, Trubisky after the pick 6. Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep for Gabriel. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28.
Okay, it's real simple to say.
This ain't gonna fly.
We know that sometimes as a quarterback, you got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Carr steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4. They do go for it. It's Carr. Now he's going to go deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30.
Let's go.
Conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hand off down the ledge. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a big priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
That was stupid. That was stupid.
And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but then ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Red, up. Gotta go. Yep.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky eluding the pressure right. Looking for White on the deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin.
My bad, guys. My bad, guys.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. The final shot here before half for Carr. Flush to his right. Incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more. We now proceed to the start of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Down to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
What's on?
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Shit.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Red's up. Gotta go. Red's up.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. He sets to fire deep. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Second and 10, it's again. Flushed out right.
What?
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 23 yards on the play.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40.
Reds up! Reds up! Lock in! 18. Gotta go!
Again, it's Trubisky, escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the up. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Gary and Conlon. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
808. 24.
To throw again, Carr. He completes it to Jordan Nelson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese.
Pressure and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Jonathan Bullard in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Carr to throw on 2nd down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Carr now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Nine.
Carr to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Danny Trevathan in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. From midfield, here's Carr. Let go for Nelson. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
There you go. Good pick.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Huh. The volume on the... Oh, because I turned the game volume down. My
And if
bad.
you're a little early or a little late,
I'm gross. Thank you,
chances are
Jeff.
there's gonna
I
be
appreciate
someone
the
there. And sure
positivity.
enough, this one's
Thanks for
going
letting me
the other
know,
way.
man.
Trubisky brings
I just
the
got
Bears
locked
up
in.
first and 10 at their 36-yard line.
18, 18. Red, up. Red, up.
My bad. I got a little hungry. My
Gotta
bad.
go, gotta go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
How you doing today,
into
Jeff?
enemy territory. Now, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Red, up. Red, up. Gotta go, gotta go.
Now Trubisky on first down. Flush to his right. And my
Try that
goodness,
pass all the time.
another interception. Picked off by Gary Conley.
Never gonna work.
Great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it?
One,
Hard
later
to
one.
believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in the game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe
That's
Namath,
cool.
he did it 3 times. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry.
All right, I
Well,
guess.
that went right out the window there. He was
Hey,
hurried, harassed.
I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thanks for the comment, though,
Had to be
man.
gotten rid of, otherwise he
Sometimes I
was
just
savage.
get locked into a game, and I start getting hungry,
Heavy.
and I just start eating. I didn't realize it was so loud on the mic, man. I'm sorry about that. My apologies.
Try it again on second down.
That ain't gonna make
He's
it.
going to let
That's a
this
bad
thing
throw.
go deep for LaFell.
That's a bad throw. That was a bad
Both
decision.
guys were there,
That was a
but
bad
it
decision
falls
all the way around.
incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to
Back
get a
to the
flag
well.
on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Hey, here we go.
Throwing his car on third down.
Oh my! I threw it to B up in the air. Why didn't
The
it go?
Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Yeah, fucked up on the kick too.
On is the punt team now as this one
Horrible.
sent away.
I'll take it though. Don't bounce in here. Why did he take that?
This is going to wind up a safety.
Why did
And
he
you know,
take
the man who sat in my chair the last few years,
Why did
has
he
a
take
theory
that?
These plays, these safeties are so rare. Maybe they should
Oh,
be worth
man.
more than 2, maybe 4 points.
You should have
I
let
think
that
he's got a
bounce.
great
I'm gonna
point.
give that back
I
to
really
you.
do,
That's your
Brandon.
fault.
But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Let me switch it up a little bit here. Yeah, he's not ready for
And
this.
the Raiders come up first and 10.
He's been in a man
at their
coverage
own
the whole time.
25-yard
Almost
line.
the whole time.
Now Carr
Jesus Christ.
buying time to his left.
Throw it away.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Go back to some old school
But this at
runs,
least
man.
is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just
Hey, while you
one
guys are here,
target
man,
in
hit the
first
like
half,
button, hit the
incomplete,
follow
now
button,
incomplete
sub
into the
button,
first
wherever
target
you're
in the
watching
second
this
half.
from.
Yeah, should not stop them at all. Going back to
Woo.
find him.
Oh, look at Lynchy getting up
And
sticky
able to
with
stay
him.
on his feet past
Woo.
the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
White. You got 4. There's a hut.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, what a
Nelson.
play.
And brought down,
Nelson,
but not
my
before
man.
reaching the 45-yard
Nelson, my
line.
man, let's go.
First down Raiders, the former Packer
Hey,
Jordy
Chris,
Nelson
how's
on
it
the
going,
receiving
man?
end from Carr.
I'm gonna call you Just Do It. I like the middle name. Just Do It. How you doing today, man?
4 down.
Toss play to Lynch.
That was a bad play
Familiar
call.
sight all afternoon
He's
as they
still in the cover
stop him
one, huh?
behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. 29.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. He's
Oh, he
going to
underthrew it.
on deep left side here. And the hit
I thought the
turned
throw was
loose.
going to be a little longer
It's
than that.
incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have
X
a
should
chance
be
to
coming
affect the
wide open
pass.
on this.
What's up? What's up?
Throwing on 3rd and long.
Roll to the right.
Flushed out right.
What is going on
Fighting
here?
Through. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up to Brandon
Controller
LaFell.
is fucking
And
up.
they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. His first
Lynch.
catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion.
Whoever
on 3rd
sends me an
down.
invite when
Clock
this game's
running
done
under
can play
4
me.
to
I don't
play
care.
now as they come up on 1st and 10.
As long as you're being a positive force for good, as my head would say, I'm down.
Back to the ground, Lynch. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like
Stay in
this.
bounds, stay up.
Squad scenario.
Let's
Tell you
go.
what they're looking for and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same
Field goal
time
pretty much
not
puts
going
this game
so
away.
fast as to
He's
leave
going
too
to keep
much
it on
time
the ground.
clock.
Hope you're having a good day. Just do it.
Here's a give to Lynch.
Get off me.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before.
I do run
Now there's a little
Xbox
bit of
League.
desperation creeping
If you
in.
guys are interested in Xbox League and you have an Xbox,
First guy there, hold him up.
exclamation Discord
Second, third
will get
guy
you in there.
Break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score and this game's over.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football
Might do a
game.
cover town,
Time
cover
for a
2
break.
press. Try and get that
We'll
in.
come back, see what transpires after this. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
My gamer tag is Madden's player, so whoever sends it to that one,
On 3rd and 2.
I'm okay with the sack
And he
there.
can't get a throw away.
I'm okay with the
He's
sack
taken
there.
down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
You can go up by
Able to put
9,
this
use
one
2
through.
scores.
And that will make this a
like
9-point lead. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, and that won't beat us.
Let's go.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's
All
taken
told?
down back shy of the 20.
All told.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
Red,
And this is where
Hey, gotta go,
the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get
Lock
calm
in,
and
lock in.
reassert themselves here.
18. Gotta go.
I dare you to try. I dare you to try.
Throwing down is Trubisky. Wide open
I
receiver.
knew it was coming. I didn't get over there in time.
A big play
That's my
there on the
fault.
catch
I knew it was
and
coming.
run.
He knew I knew it was
63
coming. I
yards.
still didn't get there. in
As we
time.
continue to advance in the NFL,
No
as
eating when I
people
stream,
continue to
I forgot.
scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody
gotta
has
go.
that ability,
Gotta go.
they want them on their team.
Now it's Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. This is Cohen on the toss. And he'll get
Good
into
play.
the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. A little surprising they wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good. And the lead is down to 2.
Wow. This is the thing, I'm
Here's
going to get a
Parkey
first
now
down.
set to kick it away.
Run it out so I have some clock.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Boom! With the clutch
I think he's
return.
gonna go. They're
With
not
the
gonna
clutch
get him.
return.
30, 20,
Woohoo!
and all the way in.
With the clutch
Touchdown,
return. They're clipping that.
Oakland. In for the
Woo.
score. And the Raiders add 6
Woo.
to their lead.
That was hot.
A big-time special teams
That was
play here in
hot.
the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your
That's a
chances
hot
of
one.
winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time. That extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly,
Yep, 2-score game.
onside kick and get the ball back,
Let's
and
go.
then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly,
18,
then they'll
18,
take it from
18.
there.
Lock in, lock in. Reds up. Go, go. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Motion, motion, motion. Lock in, lock in. Hey, check Mike 15. Yes.
Trubisky to throw.
Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They give him a gain of 38.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. I got 20. Sit up. 180. 18, 18. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. What's the motion? What's the motion? Check. 50.
Here's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right.
That's not good.
And he'll slide down to avoid the contact.
Let's go.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first
18,
down.
18.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
Gotta go, gotta go. Got three. Three down, three down.
On first down, Trubisky. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 20, and they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions. in the
GG,
game.
man.
Well, someone's locked
GG.
into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone
That
get
was
3
fun.
in
That was
a
a good one.
contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
Then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. It's them against the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington.
That's correct. And he'll take this one up close to 25-yard
GG,
line.
brother.
A gain of 3, second down.
How do I comment?
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game.
Yeah.
Just keep that clock ticking.
Nice hit, boy. 6-18. Check hot route. Hot, hot.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this
Whoa,
room.
that was a
and then you
GG,
go
man.
on the
Way to
road,
go.
band together.
Way to go. All right, whoever had next, man, send it. Oh, did I not put MP wins up there? Sorry.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna
All right, whoever had next, send it. You got a minute. You got a minute to send it. on? Why'd you freeze? Alright, let's see. Chris, you gonna send? Oh, you're in the middle of a game? Hey man, I'll give you 1 minute, but I don't wanna sit too long. I'll get a drink and stuff. Man. It's all good. Hey, if you guys are looking for to join a league this season, make sure you you know, join the Discord. That's a legit. That. Alright, let's see. Am I on Gamer Salon? No, I don't play on Gamer Salon. Oh, you have to add me. It's Madden's Players. Sorry about that. I was reading something. My gamer tag is Madden's Players. No, I don't play on Salon. I did play on Lounge for a while and stuff, and then I just haven't cared to play because I really don't like Madden 19 that much. I run leagues more than I do anything else. How you doing, Rams fan? Man, I've played you before, Rams. So you seem familiar, man. You seem familiar to me. Game of Saloon sucks, man. A few years back, I won $800 to $900, and they paid me half that or some shit, and I just didn't care to go back. I know it's legit, I know whatever, but I just don't care to surround myself with stuff like that. That's all. I'm about having fun, being positive, stuff like that. You think you sent the invite? Let's see. You're on Xbox, right, Jeff? What's this? Okay, what's that? No, I didn't get anything. You have to add me, man. You have to add me. There you go. You added me as a friend, and now just send a request. You can set up any game you want. I don't care. However the style you want, whatever. First one to send it to me, gamer tags Madden's Players. We'll get it in. Whatever mode you want. I mean, preferably, obviously, ranked. I mean, you know, there we go. We got it. Alright, he wants some All-Pro. He's going with Panthers. So for that, I'll stick with my Raiders. What are my Raiders rated? 75. We're going to switch to New England. Go to Detroit Playbook. That's what I like to run. Boom. Let's go. Well, good luck, man. Good luck. But yeah, Rams, I don't know, man. I'm over a Players Lounge kind of guy. But I just didn't like 19. I wasn't too good. I'm not that good at 19. So I played 20. I played the 20 already, obviously.
The NFL on EA Sports
Everyone's probably
brings
played
us
20.
to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte.
Everyone's probably played 20 already.
Was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte.
And I think 20 is a step in the right direction.
With Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders.
So we got offense first.
This is fielded at the goal line. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry, it's this way. I'm like, it's this way. Oh, we're just having some fun over here. I probably missed that field goal. Yeah, it's my fault. That's what happens. How was the pass rushed in 20? How was the pass? Oh, fuck, dude, it's insane. I can't believe I missed that kick. But it's insane, man. Fuck, is it insane. I think I played with the Rams in the version. I was getting sacks when I wasn't even blitzing. Like, left and right.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Left and right.
So even the Panthers come up now.
So if you guys are watching on Facebook, make sure you follow the Facebook Live. If you guys are watching on Twitch, make sure you follow the Twitch channel. Twitch has giveaways and more stuff like that. I'm trying to get them over to Facebook. That's cool.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Oh yeah. So you see. That was a good play. It was okay.
Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And a nice carry there.
Nice carry. Nice toss.
Usually we see runs
Nice
like this,
toss.
the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Set. 180.
On first down.
What the hell? What the fuck was my guy doing? Alright, I should have been covered. I should have been covered. I told him to flatline that. Wow, horrible. Horrible start. Horrible start on defense. Gano, don't you know? Horrible start on defense. If you guys are wondering the difference between All Madden and All Pro, that would not, my defender would not have been faked out that bad. I'm gonna go back to the well. That was a touchdown. That was a fucking touchdown.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Raider 1.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr.
Can you just hold on to the ball?
A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
To throw, it's Carr. Flush to his right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Jesus.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Raider 1.
A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch.
Boom. Let's go.
25 now at the 24. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
694. Hey, Raider 2.
Here's Carr. Smith catches left side. And he'll be brought down inside the 20.
Keep sending Saul Blast, man. Go ahead.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Yeah, that's what I
Raiders
thought.
into the red zone for the first time. First and 10 at the 19.
Raider 9.
They'll run with Marshawn Lynch.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
Take it into the end zone.
Let's go.
Touchdown. Marshawn Lynch. Skip.
Let's go.
And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
Let's go.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Let's go.
Carlson now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the
I'm just trying to line up the hit six and shit.
Carolina getting
Like,
set
I'm just trying to
take
line up
the
these hit
field.
six and
And
shit.
they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think
All
of
right.
what it's like now on
Oh,
the
my
sideline.
touchdown shit's still up, man.
Score a
My bad.
touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet, see what you did on the last drive.
Try it again. Try it again.
It's a whole lot better view
Try it again.
than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll it out right. And an alley to run. Rumbling past the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. On first down, it's Newton. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Second and 10, Newton again.
Come on.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more.
Do it right to me. My guy doesn't even fucking do anything.
Before they work it across midfield.
My bad.
Pick up there on 20 yards.
Sorry about the eating, guys.
Now in Raider
I'm hungry.
territory at the 48-yard line. Pushing it out to McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to the ground first. It's McCaffrey. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage.
The outside contain. The outside contain. Let's go. Oh, I gotta turn the game volume back up, huh?
On second down, here's Newton. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble.
I
and now
forgot.
it's third down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him. So I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Set 180, 180.
Throwing on third down, Newton. He can run for it, and he will.
There's the fumble. That's a hit stick on the quarterback wide open. Come on.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Dude, bullshitting.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Set, 180. Mike 50, Mike 50.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
You ain't running the
And
ball.
he is met quickly in the backfield.
That's shut down.
Down he
Stop
goes,
it down and
folded
run.
like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got popped up.
Back to throw, Newton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought
Woo!
down.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Tight end right. Gun. Set, 180. 3 down. Odd. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Hey! He don't want none of it. Give me it. Pick up the ball. 180.
Third and long, it's Newton. Escaping the press right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
And he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did.
You can take the field goal, man. Go ahead.
And Gano's kick is right through. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13 to 10.
Let's get it, baby. Positivity.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be a 11-play drive.
Be a positive force for good, guys.
I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting big? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find
Probably had it. I probably had it.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. They'll run it now. Out gun. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Now they'll throw with Carr. They'll leave the pressure right. And he gets it down to the 32. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Now Carr, flush to his right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Sorry.
A run here with Lynch. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
6-18.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. He's going to flip that to the flat. It's complete. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Drop just inside the 20. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. Flushed out right. And that is caught.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Let's go.
Jared Cook in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
I wasn't sure if that was going to go in or not.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Carlson now kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Being chased out left.
Oh,
now he's
shit.
gonna let it go deep left side.
I was worried for a
And
moment.
this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down. Reset. Like 80.
And with time running short. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Let's see if that script is a good one for us. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
I had him lined up and I
Tackled
missed it.
right on the chalk of the 45.
You can run it the whole time.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Off play action. Newton on the move to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Hey, hey! 20.
Here's Newton now on second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by
go.
Whitehead. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Later, 8.
Carnell on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Wow.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage, and they can get on top of you in a heartbeat.
Carr is well caught at about the 5. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there of 22.
Monday down. Double tight, double tight. You got 4. You got 4.
Oh, how about this on first goal? It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Hey, 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 hey. 4 down, 4 down.
Carr to throw on second down. Steps away to his left. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Escaping the pressure right. His pass caught at the 4. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a 4th down and short situation. But then we're wondering, why didn't he get first down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver is taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it. At least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Carolina getting set to take the field. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with effort, and not a whole lot doing there, so get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
180.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Yeah,
Okay
boy.
with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, Newton trying to set up the screen.
Let's
and it's
go.
intercepted. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead.
Let's
and
go.
He takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Oh, guess they want me to go for 2.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're back up, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Yeah, good play.
Here's Carr to throw.
I threw it wrong.
Accelerating, and off he goes. The 30.
I threw it
I
wrong.
know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
M20, I'll be able to
Scrambling,
loft
maybe
that
catch
perfect.
the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a
We're gonna take a
sudden
5-minute
change,
break
right?
after
There's a
this. I gotta
turnover, you
hit the
take it away,
bathroom.
They stuck it in the end
And
zone.
then we'll be
Keep
back.
the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And onto the field, here come the Panthers. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So your clean plays geared.
And look at this.
I won't be able to
Cam
do that
Newton
on
intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
What the
Throwing now is
fuck,
Carr.
Carr?
And his throw here is incomplete. Well, too much oomph. Too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that. Went sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very solid gain of 27. And we're back now in Charlotte. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Oh, this call down near the goal line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
And Carr's going to keep it himself. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into...
And he
Let's
is
go.
in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Breaks the plane. That's all I needed to do.
Carr taking it in. And the Raiders take advantage of field
That's all I
position.
needed to
on
do
the
is break the
turnover
plane,
to
baby.
cash this one in. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Carlson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Quick slant, caught by Moore.
Oh,
And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Newton on 1st down.
I don't think he was really going to throw that.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Forced out to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Dancing to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I'm going to bring the pressure, baby. I'm going to bring the pressure, baby. Let's go.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
4 down, 4 down.
From the gun, here's Newton. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
So give him the 1st down, 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off.
Ready? Ready?
Out of the gun, Newton. That's caught at the 3. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
3 down.
They get it to him running left, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there, taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
I'll be right.
Gano out to kick this one away.
What in the monkey balls?
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come
What
1st
in the
and
monkey
10.
balls?
4 down.
Carr gives to Marshawn. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice.
You get your GGs up in the chat. This one's all but over,
And this is
folks.
where it pays to have a big back who can take over a football game, especially in the 4th quarter when you've got the lead. Your ability to not just wear people down, but close games out.
Lynch. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
3 down. 3 down.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, Lynch. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers.
White Monday.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Being chased out left. But now the ball's out.
I go to slide, and you don't let me slide.
Guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a
20.
Rembrandt,
On the ball, on the ball,
but
on the
they've
ball, on
been
the ball.
mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you said, that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hurry, get set, fellas.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They start the drive with Lynch. And an alley to Rose. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
GG's in the chat, man. Good game.
Gave it to him.
Mr. Jeff Burke, man. I appreciate the game. That was fun.
Well, I know at
Jeff
points in
Burke,
this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, your defensive
All right,
guy.
guys, we're
But
going to take a
was
little
fun
break.
little track
I
meet,
got to use
wasn't
the
it?
It
bathroom.
was, and you know the people really
And
enjoyed
we
this
will be
game.
back
They're the ones that like
soon.
going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
We'll be right back, guys.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Alright guys, we're gonna get back to this now. Alright, we'll get back to this. Alright, I guess we'll play one more rank game. Buck's Life invited me into the game. Who's this guy? Who's Buck's Life? We can play a game Buck's Life. All right. Just got back to my stuff. Oh. Man, we got about 45 more minutes, guys, and we're gonna get off. We got about 45 more minutes. On my white ass forehead. Is that the one that just sent you? Someone just sent me a game invite. So like I said,
the NFL is
playing whoever this
Sports,
is. Bucks Life. That you?
Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. Blue ready. Check. 53 flight. Check. 53.
And a ground game here, the tailback. And he'll get this one to 26. In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
White 25.
Second down, Winston. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Raider 2.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to spin inside the 5-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. 1st and goal just inside the 5. And he's in.
Boom! Let's go. Let's go.
Marshawn Lynch taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Raiders have taken the early lead. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Winston, the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley.
When I was in school, math was not my strong suit, but I did learn enough to know how to play cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divided the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep third position and make the interception.
It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
4 down. Check.
Carr now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, probably down, right?
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. Here's Carr, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws
horrible
it away.
plays.
And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Charles,
better
that's an
than that.
important
That's
3rd down stop. You don't want to spot him 2 touchdowns here early.
You're trying to slow momentum down. You've already given up the score. They're coming right back at you. You're exactly right. Being able to hold them there and force a decision on 4th down, that's big for the defense.
That's on me. That's
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to.
There we go.
Football, the ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up.
Big hit fumble, baby. Let's go.
And will take over at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Turnover. Look at the guy who coughed it up and said, "Geez, what did he do?" But hey, let's tip the cap.
Hey guys, if you guys are watching on any streaming service that I stream to, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Mixer, hit the follow button one time for you, bro.
Here we go.
First down, the run with Lynch. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Here we go. 6-18. Hey.
They'll run with Lynch. And
We got
he's
it.
in. Touchdown, Raiders.
We got it.
Marshawn Lynch with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Carlson now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out come the Bucs now. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
3 down.
They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
5-0, 5-0, 5-0. He's mine, he's mine, he's mine.
And they'll go with the ground attack.
Oh, I had it.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Is that a good play?
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd
You didn't get that
down.
much on it.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
That's the best play you've done all night right there, brother.
Right. Go, go, go.
On 3rd down, that's Barber. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
He ain't putting.
I know it's the first half, but it's still hard to curb the enthusiasm for that stop. 3rd and 1, and the offense can't get there. The defensive team has got to feel very good about themselves. Great job out leveraging the offense.
Sonic! Sonic! Hey, sub! Let's go.
They're indeed going. It's Winston. He's going to float this one deeper. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Mark Quincy in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And they'll run it here. Take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. He's got Evans. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And that's the first connection, the number 1 overall pick in 2015, finding the number 7 pick in 2014 in Evans.
And what a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis Winston. Winston's a pretty accurate thrower, but that catch radius that Evans makes him that much more dangerous.
And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
That was a
3
good low
yards
pass.
is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Winston. Steps away to his left. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans from 3 yards out. And the Bucks are able to cut into that deficit. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Raiders. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
Purdue!
Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw. That's caught inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
And Derek Carr just keeps improving. He can be dangerous not just inside the pocket, but as we see here, outside of it as well.
Kid born in California, played his high school ball in Texas, had quarterback written all over him. Carr now to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
Express!
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets the first and goal now. They'll run for it with Lynch. And he's over the line and in for a touchdown. Marshawn Lynch in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders add on to their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot. The clock runs out.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Hey, what's up, Chris? Hey, if you want to play a game, you can send it to me after this, man. First one to send me a game
So that changes
gets in.
things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way.
Hope you're having a
down
good
to the
day, Chris. How's it
35.
going, man? Appreciate you stopping by.
On first down, Carr. Buying time to his left.
I did throw
And
that.
he'll be hit as he releases
I
it.
did throw
And
that.
that'll fall incomplete. Brandon LaFell, the intended receiver. And
I
it's
did throw
second
that,
down.
but it's cool.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game instead.
My gamer tag is Madden's players.
And they did force the incomplete pass.
On handoff, Lynch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Now,
that one will go as a gain of
this should be a
11.
touchdown.
Raiders having a first down as well.
the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Hey, 4 down.
Throwing again. Carr. Sheds
Can you
off
catch the ball?
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the
Can you
contact.
catch the ball?
And as a
He's
result,
wide open.
Unable to hold on to the football.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Carr going to throw. He's going to go up top for the end. And he's got his tight end Cook.
I'll be honest, man. I was scared to throw that because he dropped the ball earlier.
Jared Cook, a 24-yard touchdown.
And I was just like, fuck it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra.
But then I was just like, you know, fuck it.
Carlson now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now he's and Jameis intercepted a 3rd time.
Woo!
Picked off at the 45.
Yeah!
His crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Now Carr.
I'm throwing the ball.
Big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Nassib. He's the one that finally runs him down, and that is a big,
pressed
big
throw away.
loss. 18
I did.
yards.
I pushed it.
After the
Guaranteed.
sack. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. On the carry, it's Lynch. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Tackle made by Justin Evans.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the gun, it's Carr. Flush to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away.
That was a horrible
But that brings
series.
up 4th.
Horrible.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you've evolved. You know, you learned how to play it the Madden way.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't
Try to
exactly
hit
worked.
that.
They need any spark at this point. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. A 2nd down throw for Winston. Throwing the out route incomplete.
You can throw that all day, man.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards out for the game, and he's got a 1st down. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. first down throw for Winston. Right side caught
What
by
the fuck?
Jackson. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down.
Don't ever run
Now,
that
we
play
talk
again.
about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean.
Back now in Tampa. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now a second down throw for Winston. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Winston now. Out to the left.
What
there,
the
complete to
fuck?
Howard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The 13 yards that time of the first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. Winston now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Winston. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just get better.
Jameis to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jackson.
Keep throwing it out here.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem from me.
Jameis now on first down. And he's got it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Oh, come on. 55, what are you doing?
Touchdown,
What are you doing, 55?
Peyton Barber taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Working out of the gun, Winston. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Now the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20.
Bam.
10.
Let's go.
All the way in.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Oakland.
Touchdown.
Marshawn Lynch, 75 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. There he goes left side.
What?
And he won't get all the
No.
way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, sub. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up a shut-up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they completed on that play. Here's Winston. And incomplete here on 3rd down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
How did he get the ball back? Never mind. Wherever you guys are watching this from, hit the like button, the follow button, the sub button, whatever button.
And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal.
Where we go?
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
What?
And Adams hauls it
Yes.
in. Touchdown, Bucks.
Okay, quiet down.
Mike Evans, his second
Quiet.
touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucks are able to close the gap just a bit. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Winston and the Bucks.
Alert! 3 down.
To the air again, Winston. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time jump?
Okay, quiet.
Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action could very well be open.
Settle down now.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
4 down.
Run again with Regs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one of that for them, but all
Jordy Nelson all by himself. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory.
GG, man. Well done.
Without question, that should be
Chris.
more than enough to wrap this one up.
Well done, Chris.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people love this game. They
Yes,
also
I already
love
saw it.
baseball
Go.
games that are 14
Stop
to
coming
11
down here.
with
Go.
3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
Ethan, go upstairs.
I didn't say nothing.
GG, Chris. Hey, Mr. Dunton, are you in here?
Hey,
What?
I didn't say nothing back.
Love you too. Okay, go.
And I love your videos. I
Okay. Alright, guys. If anyone else would like a game, I'll give you a minute. You can send it any settings you want. I don't care. Gamer tag is Madden's players. Give you guys about a minute or so. If no one wants to play, I'll be back on in a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours. But we might do a different mode. I got some people that message me want me to play MUT. I might do that. I don't know. I haven't played MUT all year, so my team's only like an 88. So we'll give some people a couple minutes. But if you don't mind, hit that like button, hit that follow button, hit the sub button. Alright guys, it looks like we are about to get off. No one currently wants to play a game. I probably need to eat myself. We got 30 more seconds, guys. 30 more seconds to get me this game invite. Alright guys, well, that's about it. I appreciate you guys for watching. We'll be back in about 2.5 hours. And maybe we'll do some MUT seasons. I don't know. I suck at MUT, but whatever. Thank you guys. Hit the follow, hit the like button. Thank you.